Hello, everybody. It's Headbangers Haven again. It's Josh and Jeremy. We're going to be doing Mirror Mirror live at the PIA Arena by as a request from Jake Mueller again.
Yeah, and that was in 2023. But
Yeah.
one thing I wanted to say before we get started is Babymetal just announced their North American tour, and they are going to be here where I live in July. So I'm trying to get Josh over there to fly up here for it.
Well, I need to look into flights. I keep forgetting.
Yes, you do.
Because I was going to look at it yesterday, and then I fucking forgot again.
But our plan is to go because Ginger and Bloodywood are opening for them.
Yeah, and Blackville Brides too.
Well, not on that concert though. The one
okay,
here, it's only Ginger and Bloodywood. So Blackville Brides
okay.
is like replacing one of them on parts of the tour.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
on
so
certain dates.
as far as I know, I might be wrong, and we may end up going, and they're all of them are there. But I think what I read was it's Ginger and Bloodywood.
I mean, usually if you look at it like on their tour thing, like how they have a tour picture or whatever, usually it show like an asterisk on certain dates.
It does, and that's why I was saying.
And it'll say like on those dates, it'll say that they're exchanged with a different band or something. If you look at the very bottom, it'll say like they ain't on this one, on this tour or whatever on there. Usually that's one thing I've noticed. I mean, still though.
So Blackville Brides is the one up until July 3rd. Bloodywood's on the entire tour. Ginger replaces them and goes from the 5th to the 23rd.
Oh, okay. That's kind of crazy. You know, that they must be doing a big thing then.
Yeah, they're going
like,
from
all three of them.
Shoot, you talking about the time frame? June 13th
to
July 23rd.
Well, I'm just saying that the concerts usually run about like 4 or 5 hours. So like that means that Babymetal's gonna probably play for like at least an hour and a half, probably. I would guess.
Yeah, I'm
only thinking this because how many concerts I've ever been to.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how their concerts go in North America.
Most concerts usually do it like the opening band is like 20 or 30 minutes.
Oh no,
I
get
45 minutes for the second one, and so on and so forth. So it just depends. That's why I'm just assuming if it's only 3 bands that they're probably gonna do a huge set. But like, I could be wrong.
Yeah. But
with that being said, might as well get into the video. Yeah, yeah. I mean, isn't that supposed to be the mirror mirror thing? Is Snow White, right?
Yeah, yeah. I was just gonna
Yeah,
say it's really odd that we reviewed this one or reacted to it now since the new live action Snow White movie just came
yeah,
out.
yeah. Especially
And
how it
yeah,
was trashed in in the movies too. Like it
yeah.
failed
And
bad.
the crazy part, we talked about this in the last one that Hannity doesn't really speak, say anything in English, and then half of this song was in English, but this is the first time I've heard the other two say anything. So this is
Oh
the
yeah,
so
yeah,
normally you see them just dancing. They're not they're part
yeah.
of the act, but this time they actually were part of the chorus, which was
Yeah,
refreshing.
for like one thing I've noticed is like a lot of it, especially in the newer stuff, it seems like I forgot who the main chick's name is, like
Suey
stage
metal, I
name.
think.
Oh, is it Sui Metal? I couldn't remember if
I'm
that
pretty
was her
sure.
name. But like I know most like I remember on their first album they did a lot of stuff, but she was like the standout on it. Like a lot of the time they would focus on her, but then
Sue
the
metal.
first
Sorry,
album,
Sue
oh,
metal,
Stu Metal.
Moa
Okay.
metal, and Momo metal.
Yeah, so like what's it called? But
Suzuka
I know that
Nakamoto.
they had more where all three of them were singing on the first album. Now it's kind of like I could tell that not all of them sing on every single song, which is understandable. I mean, like it's kind of like Destiny's Child and other groups that have like a group dynamic. There's always like one that takes a forefront or whatever.
Hmm.
Just it happens that most of the time Sue Metal is the one that did it. But I thought it was funny as soon as I heard it. I'm like when they were like mirror mirror, and then they were doing the stuff from Snow White. I was like, oh, and so it's an actual song about Snow White.
Yeah, and it was
I
Double
was like,
Double Toil
okay,
and Trouble was part of that original what they were
yeah,
talking
that's
about
what,
too. So
yeah, that's what I was like, what the heck, man? Especially some of the stuff. It just kind of seems kind of poetic how we're seeing it now.
yeah,
When
I know.
I
That's why I
was
said,
just hearing stuff about the new movie, like that they changed so much, and I'm just like, what the hell?
well, what
It
doesn't make
just
sense.
seems
Well,
kind of
anyways, we
weird.
won't get into that discussion, but
Yeah,
it's
get into the movie. Like, if anything, we might do an episode on Theater Junkies or something, probably, on one of our other podcasts, which we've been behind on, like, so much because, like, we haven't been watching some of the newer movies and then doing a podcast right afterwards.
yeah,
So, but anyway, I liked what I heard out of the song, even though that and like the audio for some reason messed up on my end. So I had to like play it through my TV a little bit just so I could hear it. But definitely, I'm liking their latest album the more that I'm hearing from it because I really like Monochrome and some of the like I think Monochrome was one of the main ones that we heard off of it. But like I was just so far, I'm definitely intrigued. I want to kind of listen to the rest of the album too.
you talking about the other one?
Yeah, the other one, I
Hmm.
think that's their most recent one. I think.
Yeah, we've listened to pretty much a lot of their songs from that. So Metal Kingdom was on there.
Oh yeah, Metal Kingdom was the other one.
Divine
Yeah.
Attack was on there. Mirror Mirror that we just
Oh
listened to was
yeah.
on there. Monochrome was
Okay.
on it.
So listen to about close to half the album probably.
So let's see the request if we got like that entire album as a request, probably. So Maya's
Yeah.
on there, which is a request. Time Wave, yep, that's another one. Believe It, yeah, the entire album's gonna be on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
it's
mean, obviously the people are a fan of
yes,
this
the
group
entire
anyway, so
album
they're
has been
like,
requested. So
okay. So yeah, so like I'm not surprised about that. I wouldn't be surprised if like we need to do like well Gimme Chocolate at one point just to show you where they
oh, it's
started.
down the list. It's number
Yeah,
13 in the list, but
yeah.
we've got a bunch.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we got a bunch of damn baby metal. We'll be doing that shit for a while.
Yeah,
But I
so
mean, you know that I haven't really listened to them in a while, and then I was just like, I kind of fell off of them, which happens to me with certain bands anyway.
yeah.
I end up hearing so many albums at one point, I kind of get burnt out from like listening to them.
But
So
in
then I
terms
just wait a little bit for
terms
it,
of
and
playlist, it'll probably go in mine.
oh yeah, it's definitely going in my playlist, especially knowing that I'll be like, it's about Snow White, bruh.
Yeah. And then um I enjoyed the song. I really, like I said, it was refreshing to hear the other two say stuff. in this one.
Oh yeah,
Now, the
yeah,
next one we're going to be reacting to is actually the first time I think we've reacted to one of theirs on this channel, but it's going to be Emergence by Sleep Token.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Which I'm waiting to see what you think about this one because a lot of people are talking about like um, it's been getting people into more musicality when it comes to music, pretty much.
Well, Sleep
Like
Token,
because of what
remember
he does in this
the
song.
first time I had heard them was the Summoning,
Yeah.
and I think I played that song for you first, if I
Well,
remember right.
it was around the same time. I think I
Because I
can't
told you
remember
to
if you
listen.
played it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
told
you
you to
might have
listen
told
to
me
it.
to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might have told me to check it out, if
So,
anything. And then I was like, holy shit, this
which
is really good.
which is a first for. It's very rare that I tell
Oh
Josh
yeah,
to
that
listen
you
to.
find something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
So,
heard about Sleep Token for a while. Because there's a dude that's on YouTube that does music reactions called Bogdan Hardcore. But like he did Sleep Token, like he's a huge fan of them. He doesn't even really like the Summoning album. Really, Take Me to Eden. He doesn't. He's not a really huge fan of it. But like he just likes OG Sleep Token stuff. So like I think it's one of their first albums. It's like Sundowning is one of them, and then I think it's you'll something about burying something. I can't remember what it is. It's a blue album that has like a body on it or something.
hmm.
But like he talks about that's his favorite Sleep Token album. But like I'm so hyped for Sleep Token anyway. They deserve all the shit that they're getting anyway.
But yeah, for all you Babymetal fans, if there are other songs, we've got 20 songs on our request line right now. But if you guys have any other that you want us to react to here on the channel, just throw them down in the comments. And if you guys haven't liked and subscribed to our channel yet, we would love to have you guys. Check out our website at theheartofgeek.com. All of our content's there. I try to stream 6 days a week. It depends on what's going on here at the house. Family, so most of the time will trump everything. So if I'm not on stream a given night, it's probably because I've got something more important to deal with here at home. But I try to get on 6 days a week. I just got done streaming. I finished Lego
Was
build.
that
It might
the
actually be behind me. Yeah, it's right behind my
was
head
it
if you
the
can't see it.
Horizon
Yeah,
Zero
I'll
Dawn
move
thing?
over a little bit. Well, actually, I can't because of the headphones. Yeah, there it is. Let's see if I can turn. It's right there. That's what I just finished this week. And obviously, Black Panther behind me was one we did a while ago. You guys can't capture it, but Voltron's up there. Sanctum Sanctorum's right above my head. And then we've got Optimus Prime right there. Bumblebee's off to the left. So those are the ones that I've done so far. I'm going to be starting the Mighty Bowser here tomorrow. You know, when this video comes out, it'll probably be tomorrow.
And then they'll be like peaches, peaches,
Yeah.
peaches, peaches, peaches.
So
At one point, if we did that song, I
that's
would
the
have to
Jack
wear
Black
like
song, ain't it?
yeah, I would have to do the Bowser like helmet thing. I would have to find one.
But yeah, so that's all that's there for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Headbangers Haven, and we'll see you in the next one for Emergence by Sleep Token. Have a good one, everybody.